God, I am not ready for this season with all the twists and turns and revelations. I am excited and worried about what's to come. God, I am f***ing hyped, bro. Woohoo! This video will be a spoiler discussion about episode 1 of From Season 4. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly encourage you to turn this video off right now and go watch it. That is your one and only warning. Picking up right where we left off in Season 3, I still can't believe the showrunners killed off Jim when he was finally involving himself with the mystery of the town, actually helping his wife and Jade. They just had to do him dirty like that in front of his own daughter too, who was time traveling. But I do love the fact that the show immediately confirms the theory of Julie time traveling. God, that is just awesome. It's not some long, drawn out mystery about whether or not that is a Julie from the future or not. It is! And the man in yellow is just relishing this moment. He's just having his fun and continues to prove himself to be a horrifying individual. And in case you didn't notice the first time, there weren't no bitch in the passenger seat. I saw that shit before the reveal in the end, but I must admit, the show had me going there for a second. Kenny going after Boyd and seeing smiles just had me fucked up. That motherfucker. This motherfucker. Someone get this man a Golden Globe for that smile alone. Sarah, of course, is the fucking MVP. She went from being some psycho bitch to a total badass that ain't afraid of doing what needs to be done. You bet your ass I was leaping out of my seat when she tortured Elgin. Fuck that guy. The show seems to still not know what to do with Acosta. I mean, I understand that Boyd was kind of losing it last season, but he's mad at her for no logical reason and won't even consider making her a sheriff. Although she ain't helping herself out by acting like a bitch who can't see what's happening in front of her either. But let's just be completely honest with ourselves here. This place is most definitely breaking Boyd. Unless he doesn't, and that breaks the cycle. We just had to see Christy sew up this motherfucker's left eye hole, huh? If y'all do that shit again, we're gonna have a problem, okay? I never want to see another eye getting sewed up again. In fact, I don't want to see anything like that again. And now the sheriff's office is done for. Unless they can repair all this, Boyd's gonna have to move out. Now knowing that the man in yellow was this girl the entire time, I'm inclined to believe that he was putting on a show. I mean, duh. Yeah, all this is an act, but before I knew it was him, the frustration I had with this chick screaming for her dad had me wishing she just cut herself, you know? And for a moment, I genuinely thought cutting the seatbelt was gonna cause her to fall forward and get cut.
That you and I have been coming back here over and over again for centuries.
Again, I freaking love the fact that the show isn't keeping things too mysterious. We're actually getting answers or confirmations of things that were revealed last season, confirming the theories and questions we all had. And Acosta once again being a total useless bitch, but it's not like Boyd is keeping her in the loop or even providing her an opportunity to help. This scene of her in the diner is interesting though, because it's not like the showrunners needed to keep this in at all unless they're setting something up, so I'm excited to see what they do with her. And for once, they're all finally starting to talk to each other about shit that's happening. Boyd sharing what he saw in the tunnels, and Fatima sharing the vision of the deal these monsters made, or perhaps these once humans made with some kind of devil or demon and are now monsters from the forest. And let's just take a moment to appreciate this scene. Victor and his dad being roomies. After everything he's gone through, after everything our boy has gone through, I hope to God they get out. But I'm sure the story will end with one of them dying, which I don't know if I'm ready for. Tabitha is definitely going through some existential crisis. I mean, I guess I would too if I discovered that I was a reincarnation of people who've all been to this town trying to stop and figure out what's happening. But she continues to be an uninformative bitch to her daughter by never sharing or wanting to talk about anything. God, man, this is the same shit that's been happening for the past 3 seasons. Come on, Tabitha, just fucking do something. Although perhaps she deserves a bit of grace because she did just find out that Victor is also technically her son from a past life, and now it's all up to her and Jay to figure out how to stop this town cycle from happening again, or else, you know, they're all gonna die. There's a lot of pressure on her, and she is just shutting down, probably shutting down. Before I learned that she was the man in yellow, I was impressed with her willingness to accept all the fucked up shit that's happening. So you can imagine my reaction when she decides to wake up the pastor and just gives that fucking terrifying look, the wide-eyed, oh my god, that is horrifying. Side note, why aren't there handcuffs on this motherfucker? What if he wakes up in the night and decides to open the doors while y'all is asleep? Kenny? Come on, what's going on? My man is slacking. Boyd's mental breakdown and giving up was definitely tough to watch. He's been the one from the start, trying his hardest to keep everything and everyone together, and now seeing him almost completely broken? Heartbreaking, man. It's just, that was heartbreaking, especially for his son. Witnessing your old man lose hope like that, man. Tearjerker, man, that shit's a tearjerker. And it's awesome to see these two together, working together, talking through their shit together, and the son just listening to him, you know, because they've had a strained relationship throughout the show. What a fucking scene, man. I'm glad we got to see that. And now we have a whole ass poltergeist? What the fuck is going on, man? There's always some new crazy shit happening. Our characters just can't catch a break. The reveal of this bitch being the man in yellow had me fucked up. This shape-shifting motherfucker actually had me fooled and brings a lot of questions. Who has he been pretending to be for the entirety of the show, unless he never was actually a part and just watching things from a god's eye view and now he's just actively taking part? It's revealed that the talismans might also affect him? What's the man's game here? He's saying that they're all gonna kill each other, so is what Victor saw when he was a kid when everyone died, is that gonna happen? Let's just give it up to this actress here. She is so damn good. I mean, just look at her, giving the most demented and menacing look. God, horrifying shit. What a first fucking episode to the season. God damn. This show never lets up. The man in yellow is excited for the cycle to continue. Boyd is losing his shit. Tabitha and Jade might tell the town what's up. And Julie, I can't wait to see her time travel. I wonder what's the story gonna be for Ethan. But let's just all take a moment to, you know, say rest in peace for Jim. You got done dirty, my man. But I hope your daughter can save your ass and bring you back. He better come back. Once again, you can never predict where this show is gonna go. And fuck me, the setup for what's to come is terrifying.